Hello guys, my name is Yelena. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how I made this set for wedding shower sugar cookies. And I skipped a couple steps and I couldn't find a few others. But anyway, long story short, here's some sugar cookies that I done a little bit a while ago. And just gonna do different shapes and will be white and pale blue for details. So the ring you saw I already filled in white and let it dry a little bit, and then I went over and did circle. I'm decorating these cookies with royal icing. I'm gonna leave a link for my recipe how I make mine in the description box. And yeah, so the light blue kind of crusted over a little bit, and I went with my projector to trace the font on top of the cookie, and then I'll just go over and trace it with my icing. The icing here is kind of a toothpaste consistency, so it's not too stiff, but it's thicker than just flooding, so that way I can write. It's not gonna spread too much, but after I'm done with this cookies, the writing on this cookie, I'm gonna shake it a little bit and you will see how it kind of falls back in and smooth it out on itself. All right, I hope that makes sense. So kind of like a toothpaste consistency, so it doesn't have a stiff pick on it. All right, so and I'm just gonna trace my message. So pretty easy, like that, a little heart at the end, and then I'll just go back and thicken some of the spots on here. See, and then when I shake it, it looks pretty good. All right, so the same thing for this. It'll be large initial. So I already flooded the cookie, let it crust over a little bit, probably for about 2-3 hours. It sat on a countertop, and then I went back and traced this initial with a pencil and projector. You can do it freehand if you like. I don't really have stencils for it, so I had to use my projector. And then I'm gonna go and outline it with stiff icing. And since the cookie was pretty dry, I'm gonna fill my shape with thick icing, and then right away I'm gonna go back with flooding consistency and fill my letter, so that way it helps me to avoid craters on top. All right, and then I'll just go back with toothpick and even out my shape, make sure it's smooth, and make sure I touch the edges with my icing so it kind of looks nice and even, just like that. Okay, and here's another one. This is a calendar page, so my white flooding already kind of crusted over it as well. And then I'm just gonna go back with black royal icing and pipe my details on top, just like that. If your line breaks a little bit, just go over very carefully, and that should work for you nicely, just like that. So just do lines and let it dry a little bit. And now I go back to the ring. So that's how I work on all my sets. I'm kind of doing step by step by step, and that way between the steps my first steps already kind of crusting over dries, and that's I can go back and continue decorate without stopping and waiting for several hours. All right, so now this one was kind of crusted over already, so let's go back and paint our ring in gold. I'm gonna link my gold that I'm using in the description box as well, so you can go check it out. I like to use this one. It makes a very nice shade of gold. It's not that kind of funky green shade to it. It's very pretty. So I'm gonna leave my link under the video so you can guys check it out. And I dissolve it with Everclear, so I like it the best because it dries very fast. It doesn't make my cookie soggy. All right, so go careful around the edges, make sure you don't make a mess. just like that. And then I'm gonna have some greenery on the side. So I'll just go back with stiff icing, put some little green accents first, just like that. And then I'm gonna go with the white and kind of pipe a little teeny beeny flowers with my white bag. Not tip, just to cut a little end open. All right, I'm gonna paint this initial. See how it dried nice and smooth, and it didn't dip in any spot, so I'm very happy with how this turned out. All right, also painting with the same gold. So just make sure you spend some time, don't rush. Make sure you're nice and neat. It's very easy to make a mess and very hard to clean off white background. All right, just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add greenery to this one too. So I'll start with this corner first, and then I'm gonna use a little rose tip. It's 105. And pipe a little flower, just like that. Then I'm gonna use light blue for the center, because that's my little accent color. Light blue. And a little more green. All right. Now the same will be for the calendar page. I already wrote, I used edible marker and I wrote, added months to it and a date. And the same way I'm gonna add flower, like that. And a little heart over the date. And let it crust over, and then you can go back and touch up the heart with gold. Just like that. So here's the final set. I'm sorry I forgot to add the ring and the future misses to this one for you guys to see in the full picture, but that's what it looked like. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Love you so much. Bye.